how to introduce a prong collar.
Hey guys, I am here with, wherever she went, Rain. Rain, come here with Rain. And we are working on prong collar today. You know your prong collar is too big if it's closed and you can slip it over their head. So if I could just literally slip it over her head, that means you have it way too big. You need it so you can open it, put it on, and then latch it. So when you want to latch it, you have these two prongs here and these holes. And I like to start with one side, and then you kind of just squeeze it with your thumb, and it pops right on in. And then you can pick any point. I try not to do this, but any of these points. And I prefer to put my thumb right here on top, and it just pops on down. And then put it back up. Pop on down. Come. Good girl.
The prong collar should never slide over the dog's head. That means it's loose.
Good girl. Now, with the prong collar, yes. We could actually take another link out of this, but for right now, I'm going to leave it the way it is. And then I'm going to
All points of the prong collar should make contact with the skin.
Yes.
It shouldn't hang like a
So you want it
chain.
to be up nice and high. It will slip down on you a little bit. Don't really concern yourself with it slipping down unless she really keeps pulling. Then put it back up at that pressure point. So what I like to do in the beginning is just walk around the house a little bit.
Never tag on the prong collar, but quickly pull and release.
Now, when she goes in front of me, it's just a quick Good girl. So pull up, relax. Just like in the other walking videos. Pull up, relax. Yes, so I'm going to do it a few times, and then we're just going to go ahead and stroll on outside.
Practice makes perfect. Do not practice in high distraction areas. You know you can move on to distractions when the dog is at your heel with slack in the leash.
Going out on a walk. So you can even walk around all through the house and just keep her right next to you. Yes, good girl. And she should just stay right where you are. All right, join us for part 2 for outside.
Part 2, move outside.
All right, hey guys, we are here with part 2 off. Oops, you're stuck in my pocket. Off, good girl, of working on the prong collar. So once again, you do want it up nice and high. I could take another prong off this, but for right now, we're gonna just let it be for our own purposes. I'm not getting into that with this video right now. Now, with the prong collar, you don't want to keep her, so you don't want to choke the whole time. You want to almost walk like you don't have a leash and then correct when you need to. That's the key. Too many people with this collar keep the correction and they're walking like this the whole time. No, relax. So it's just that quick good girl.
See our leash training video for deeper details.
So, see, even hands free, just a quick grab and let go. So in part 1, we walked around inside the house. Part 2, we're walking around the driveway. Join us for our part 3 on our actual walk.
Part
Alright,
3.
guys, we are
Out
at
on a
part
walk.
3 of our
Do
walk.
not
We're
just
actually
leave the
gonna go on
driveway.
a
Always
walk.
pause at the
Now,
end of the
notice how
driveway
I'm at the
before
end of the
exiting.
driveway here, and I'm paused. Do not come right on out the door, out the driveway. You come on out the door, pause, and then go on a walk. So 2 things to look for: a nice U shape, slacken the leash. See how it's going straight? Huh? Good girl. Yes. So that U shape. And the other thing you want to look for is your positioning. So see, her shoulder blades are right next to me. Anytime those shoulder blades start going ahead of my leg, that's when you know you need to correct and the dog is too far from you. Ah, just like that. Ah. So we're over here in the park now. Ah. Good girl. So even if she goes to try to smell the tree, you don't want her pulling you. If you let the dog pull you to go smell the tree, the pole, whatever, then you are ruining, good pee-pee. You're ruining the walk and they're taking over the walk. So if they want to go over there and smell the tree, we can walk nicely to smell it. I can't talk today, y'all. Good girl. Ah. Ah. Good girl. So our walk is getting so much better. Good girl. Nice and relaxed. And then eventually, look, it's almost like we don't even have a leash.